Hey y'all, this week we're making zucchini and bell pepper quesadillas. So first I washed all of my produce before chopping them. First I started with the zucchini, which I cut into coins. And then once the entire zucchini was sliced, I went ahead and cut each coin into smaller bite-sized pieces. The zucchini and the bell pepper will be going inside of the quesadilla. Now I'm chopping up the bell pepper, first by cutting off the top, and then I will go around and cut off the sides. There's the core, which you don't want to eat, so we cut around the core until we have all of our slices. Here I'm taking out one of the seeds. Sometimes they can be spicy, and same with the veins, which I'm cutting out right here. So that's why we remove them before slicing the bell pepper into very thin slices. And then since they were quite long, I cut them in half again. Next, I'm chopping up the cilantro, so I ripped off a big handful and I checked through to make sure there aren't too many large stems. Some stems are fine in there. Next, I am bunching it all up so it's pretty compact before I chop it up finely. And lastly, we're gonna zest and chop our lime. So fun tip, if you roll your citrus before cutting it and juicing it, it loosens up all the juices. Here I'm just zesting the lime and then cutting it in half before I juice it. And here are the spices we'll be using. It's chili powder, cumin, garlic powder, paprika, oregano, onion powder, salt, and pepper. Now we're ready to start cooking. So I first put some olive oil in a pan over medium heat. It was about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And I checked the pan by hovering my hand to make sure that it is warm enough before I put all the veggies in the pan. Next, I'm just going to move all the vegetables around so that each one is coated with a little bit of that olive oil. And now we're going to saute for about 6 to 8 minutes or until the vegetables are tender and slightly browned. Now I'm adding all of our spices into the pan and moving the vegetables around so that each piece is coated. After about 8 minutes, this is what my veggies looked like. They were ready, so I set that pan aside, got a fresh pan, set it over medium-low heat. Then I put my tortilla directly onto the pan and started sprinkling that cheese so that I had a nice layer on the tortilla. Next, I'm adding the veggies directly on top, making sure that they're nice and spread out. Lastly, I'm going to add another sprinkle of cheese to act as glue for our top tortilla. After about 2 minutes, I checked to make sure that all that cheese was nice and melty before flipping the quesadilla. Now that our quesadilla is done, it's time to make our lime cilantro sour cream. So in a bowl, I have the lime zest, the cilantro, a half a cup sour cream. I'm juicing half a lime and adding a pinch of salt before combining everything. Now we can cut up that finished quesadilla and it's ready to serve. I hope y'all enjoy this one.